Okay! So this is one of the final videos that I'm gonna film in this room. How exciting. I'm moving flat next week. So don't get too used to this. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to this very relaxed setting. I'm on the flat. Why? I feel like it's becoming some sort of Robin trademark along with the moustache. I'm chilled, I don't have any shoes on. I'm just like, my feet are disgusting. I'm just really relaxed. Also guys, the room that you can't see or in here is a total tip. I'm moving next week. I'm moving into a 1-bedroom flat. I'm super excited. It's gonna be teeny tiny, but it's gonna be my own space. So in the next few weeks, you will be seeing that. I might do a little tour. I might show you how I pack. That's not exciting. How I do something, I don't know. But for now, these are my favorite products from September. Stuff that I just think is worthy of a shout out on here for you guys to kind of look at and maybe try for yourself. Now, I'm gonna say full disclosure, every single product in this hasn't been paid for by me. I've been sent these products. I've been sent them to try out. Some of the products I was sent like a year ago and I've just not got around to doing them. A lot of products in these boxes I try and you just don't get to see because I don't think they're that worth it. So I'm gonna start first of all with what is on my face. This is a moustache, funnily enough, but this is by Beard Brand. This is a moustache wax. Now, I have tried out various things on this moustache since having this for, what, 4 months or something, but I found that this moustache wax has been really great at styling and also the hold. Now that it's longer, like you can see now, it's curling well, it's kind of doing its own thing. It doesn't need so much training from me, but this moustache wax is amazing. Also, it smells amazing too. It's also easy to warm up, which is great, and then for the styling. Then I'm also putting on this recommended, the comb that I'm using with this. Actually guys, I think I paid for this. Shock horror, I paid for something, yeah. This is a super cute Kent comb. I love Kent combs. They're really great quality, so this little one is perfect. Right, next, into the hair. There's a brand new product by Aveda. You guys know I love the Aveda Thickening Tonic. This one, however, I think is a great alternative to a sea salt spray. Put this one down. We obviously know that sea salt spray can dehydrate your hair because the salt will suck out the moisture, but this doesn't do it. You've got all that texture of something like a sea salt spray, but your hair still feels really hydrated. Then after that, guys, I've styled with a Patrick's product. You know I love the Patrick's M3. I know not everyone does and they think it's fairly expensive, but I'm a guy who works hard, who earns money, and I'm like, I will spend that money on whatever I want. And actually, I have bought an M3. The S2, however, I didn't. This one is different in that the M3 gives you a stronger hold. It's quite rigid in the styling. I think it could be a touch better in terms of hold, but this one is S2. So S is the shine, 2 is for the hold. It goes 1 to 3. This one's quite creamy in texture and consistency, but I like it because it gives my hair a slight gloss, but it's still got quite a good hold. Obviously, I always hairspray it. I don't go as wild for this one as I do the M3, but I do think it's a great product, and I think this brand is good actually. I feel very comfortable with it. So boom, thumbs up for me being comfortable with a hair product. Next, what have we got? I am whizzing through this. Have a sip of coffee. Let's move to the shower. The shower of the video, not actual shower. Bear with me, caller. Dr. Jackson is a UK brand by Dr. Simon Jackson. Hi Simon, how are you? This is number 7 face wash. I go through different products and switch up. I've got some of my favorite brands, but I've been trying this and I've really liked it. Everyday face wash, suitable for all skin types. It's free from parabens. I know a lot of you are concerned about that. PEG, perfumes and synthetic colors. It's cruelty free. It's great natural stuff. It's very light. It's not drying, but you do feel like your skin is well cleansed. It's tightened slightly, it's toned. It just feels good on my skin. So this is one that I've kind of been jumping between. I also think for any guys that are watching this who are really concerned about the aesthetics and stuff sitting in a bathroom, this brand is so on point. It just looks great. It's the kind of stuff that I definitely want out in my new flat, and also the products are great. Right, staying in the shower. And I have got this, which I've actually finished. I went through this probably in about a month because I loved it so much. This is by Molton Brown and it's part of their Russian leather. They've got a candle, they've got the shower gel, and then they've got the eau de toilette. I actually love this so much that I've got another one that I'm gonna be getting through in this sort of gift set. I would say that if you don't know Molton Brown, I think they are the best for candles and shower gels. Basically, the things I can smell in this is that leather and also the pine oil. It just smells really good. Right, next, I'm gonna go on to fragrance. I got an email about this fragrance launch with Marks & Spencer's and Dermot O'Leary. And I was literally like, this is gonna smell like shit, isn't it? And I went along. It was in the beautiful Ned Hotel. If you've been there in London, if you know it, this new hotel is very swanky. Actually, it's pretty wanky in that they're having launches there every 2 minutes and it's actually getting a little bit boring. Boo-hoo, Robin, you drinking your martinis at breakfast. Life must be so hard. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just like, we can mix it up a bit. But, sat there, Dermot O'Leary was there, such a nice man. I worked on X Factor last year for, I did all the social media. And you sort of see him off stage and what he's like, he's such a nice man. Like, he's so nice. So I was like, I'm gonna go along and at least give these a sniff. I didn't think they'd be very good, but you've got two here, bergamot and basil, and you've got this vetiver one, vetiver and cedarwood. The vetiver and cedarwood I think is fine. It's very much a PM fragrance, but this one I think is actually, I'm gonna say is great. It's also really cheap. I think it's £22, is it? Yeah, it's £22, which is cheap. It's really, really citrusy, it's fresh, it's quite punchy, and it lasts on the skin. Now, let's go from £22 to, let me get this right price, to £245 or $295. This is by Kilian Hennessy, who creates the most beautiful fragrances. This was an independent brand that then got bought over by the Estee Lauder group, who have really sort of pushed the marketing into this to really get it out. They're expensive, but I think if you're thinking, I don't have $295 to pay for rent, let alone a fragrance, I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. But if you are a guy watching now who thinks, do you know what? I've got some cash to splash, then you really do need to smell these. These are amazing. I've got an amazing one called Straight to Heaven. I've got one called Single Malt. They are just the most like evocative fragrances. They smell so great. They've also got gourmand fragrances, which are basically like good enough to eat. That's exactly what that means. But this is a new launch. This came out in September. Oh, I should say, not all the fragrances are this expensive. I'll link them again, you can check them out. But this one just smells so good. It's one of those fragrances that if someone walks past you and you get a little bit of that, it's like sexy. You just want to know what that person's wearing. This has got patchouli, it's got bergamot, vanilla, and anise. Although I can read out these notes, it doesn't at all really describe how this smells. This is just, I said evocative before, it's so evocative. It also lasts a long time on the skin, which is good because it is so expensive. This brand in general, if you don't know it, again, if you've got the cash or you just want to smell it, pop in and see it. It's such an experience. The fragrances smell amazing. These little boxes can turn into little storage boxes, so you can take it out and then you can keep all your stuff in it. It's just a really lovely idea. It's top-end luxury, but it's beautiful. So I wanted to put that in here. We do have a mixture of the budget and the luxury, but I just think I really want to represent a broad spectrum of products which I just think are worth it, regardless of price. So hopefully I've done that in this one. Guys, as I say, I'm moving flat. Next week, I'm getting packed up. I might do some stuff around that. This smells amazing. I can still smell it. Also, Dermot, you are smelling good, good, good. So if I am a bit MIA the next couple of weeks, that's because I'm in a bit of a flat moving hell, but I'll keep in touch and I'll be doing Instagram stories and all that good stuff, so you see what I'm up to. But guys, I'm gonna see you in my next new video. When is my next new video? This is Sunday. I'm gonna see you on Thursday, hopefully. Another Overhyped. I'm loving that series. If you're new to my channel, we're going everywhere with this. If you're new to my channel and you've not yet pressed subscribe, then hit subscribe. The button is just up there. There's also gonna be more video suggestions down there. This basically selects the best option for you. Supposedly, that's what YouTube tells me, it is there. Or head to my blog right there. But guys, I'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.